We are live. Okay. Oh, we're gonna praise Derrick Henry because I do not want to piss him off. Oh yeah, we'll give you a big game. I'll guarantee that. 100 receiving yards. Promise you that. You're not Roman Wilson. There goes my fullback. There goes my third string tight end. There goes a right tackle. Let's do it.
Today, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland,
here we go. Kick off to the left there.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
Oh.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
We're taking that, and then we're gonna get a 3-4 here. I'm gonna go with a robber look.
The officials did as well.
Drop Minka down.
Off the option, here's Henry.
Stop him, there we go.
Not much to speak
1 yard gain, let's go.
1 yard gain up to the 15. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 21 carries, 111 yards.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense
Walk him
that is
down.
operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the
There
ball,
we go.
he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget
They're
about
down,
his
let's get the
offensive
nickel.
line. They've really asserted their will out there.
Got some
They
quarters.
can repeat it again this week.
That might not have been play.
Here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing is Jackson.
That was play.
Down. Back at his own 7. T.J. Watt, the All-Pro, in there to take him down. The Ravens send their punter out now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He was only asked to punt once in the
Burbank,
victory
and
last
that's
week as he sends
a
this one
penalty
away.
on us. Better not be roughing. I can live with that. Speaking of that, the Bills-Chiefs just happened today. Glad the Bills won that one.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Now let's get the doubles real quick.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Oh, this is a blitz.
To throw, it's Lance.
He's gone.
That ball caught by his rookie wideout. And some room to maneuver.
What?
Play there on the catch and run. 58 yards.
And what a letdown.
You want to do that again, Baltimore?
He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it.
Loki,
too.
get you onto the
But
flat
he's gonna be
there.
tracked down just short of the goal
As long
line.
as...
So a big play there. That's going to
Got
set
him.
him up with 1st and goal.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. A good hold in these wet conditions.
Yeah, if you guys want to blitz me, keep doing it.
Good, and that makes the
I 100% invite you guys to keep blitzing me. I think the next game, if I remember, I'm going to try a different defense playbook.
After the touchdown. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Trey open.
Baltimore set to take over here
Cover
for their
6
second
here.
possession of the game. And I would say they went 3 and out last
think
time, but
I'm
actually
responsible
they
for
didn't even
89
get to 3
here.
and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try to play field position, maybe. Turn the ball over. Put
Get
it
a
in the hands of the
3-4.
defense. Who knows?
I want to run some cover 1 robber here.
Now a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson.
Oh, shoot.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Jackson to Bateman there for the Baltimore first. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Oh, my gosh.
It's Zay Flowers with it. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Henry up the middle.
Stuff him.
And he stopped immediately.
The fact they got a yard out, that is pathetic.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. This defense for the Steelers, they were
Get a 3-4
excellent
odd
in their win
here.
over the 49ers last week.
And what I saw,
I'm going to cover 1 hole again.
Unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week. Plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in, and run the ball?
Come on.
Just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the
Robert.
Steelers' 32-yard line.
Thompson. Run Thompson down.
Running from the gun with Henry.
Come on, tackle him. Brother.
And only able to get 2 here.
Got 2 yards out of that. We haven't did it right from the backfield
Look
twice.
at the Steeler defense. They were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And what I saw
Send the
on film
blitz.
was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure the quarterback stays up?
We're actually doing good at our run defense is doing good today. It's just the tackling part.
Backwards a yard.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
There we go. I was thinking about whether or not I should batter or pick it off, but I'm glad I made the right decision in the moment.
Thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions
Looking at
in
too
that
high
game,
kind
but
of
this
look.
defense, they're able to take advantage of an early
This is
mistake.
man.
Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
The center
Right.
receiver in motion to the right.
Yeah, this is man.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
No.
Eluding the pressure right.
Take check.
They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And able to get it across the 20
Why'd they man
before
align?
they get to him. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for
low
another
key.
nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up.
Throw you on the flat there.
Throwing on first down is Lance. Flush to his right.
That was so stupid by me.
Dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
Tackle, 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 tackle.
Caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a second
Bury
and
this.
forthcoming. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Oh my gosh, I was running right there.
He set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves him all the way down to the 1.
Guts.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Henry trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go
Who's that,
down
Polamalu?
in the backfield. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now it's Jackson. Now a battle for the
Played the
football.
wrong side there.
It's a touchdown.
Yeah,
Zay Flowers.
if I'm playing like the middle there, I don't really know.
And the Ravens are within an
What more I
extra
could have
point
done.
of tying up this ball game. Carlson's extra point up and good, and we are tied at 7.
We're bound to have trips at end, right?
The drive summary that time, 5 plays, and it's capped off with a Ravens
Don't want to
touchdown.
try running some stuff out of
So
trips
all even
at
at
end.
7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season.
There's one difference I want to make.
This is a big matchup no matter where it falls, because these are the top
And I
2
can't
teams
do.
right now in
Maybe
that
it's
division.
because you're on.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that
Put you on
allows
a
you
wheel
to
route.
survive the expected injuries, potential upset
Keep you blocking
losses,
actually real quick.
all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This one complete
Holy
to Jalen
crap.
Waddle. And he's going to be wrangled down quickly after the catch up at the 45-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Almost guaranteed to be zone. Gonna guess. We're gonna say like a cover 3. Or should I have Burbank?
Here's Lance.
No?
Steps away to his left. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Nothing open down.
Cover 3 blitz. Okay, that's what fooled me.
For 11 and a first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Out left. Actually, I want you all more of a chicken release here. This is cover 2 kind of look.
Lance now on first down.
It's not cover 2.
Going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Was it cover 3?
15 more there, and they're on a roll.
Cover 6 show to you, okay.
And they'll use him out of the backfield.
So I noticed the guy on the
Sometimes
left
quite a
there
bit.
did
They're just trying
not
to get him
cover the
touches
flat.
any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
No low key. Let's do that.
Lance now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
I swear that kind of looked a little man to me.
Down to the 9. They go right back to him for 20. And
Cover 2 man.
Picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down.
That goes on the tight end then, right?
They're going to be set up with a first and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Yo, this could be broken. So this looks like cover 2. No, it's not cover 2 man again.
And Lance now to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
I love the angle
A
of
gain
that.
of 7 that time. Second goal. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
No, I'm gonna have
Certainly
some
not
fun in
letting
this
it affect
formation.
him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, Don't let it affect you going forward. Most good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Again, it's Lance.
Oh my gosh!
Intercepted at the goal line.
That guy got me.
Picked off by Odafe Owe. And the Ravens are going to take over once again. And have it at their own 8-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry.
Come on.
Strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Now it's Jackson. The short throw caught by Andrews. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle made at the 22.
Buzz?
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Now a 2nd and 2. Here's Jackson. And the Steeler pressure.
We got a sack there.
Here. He's going to go down.
I'll let them run some time if they want to.
Smith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Here's Jackson to throw.
Oh my gosh, there's some position there. Okay, 13 seconds, 3 timeouts. We're actually going to have like 8 seconds once everything's said and done. At best.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
5 seconds.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Okay, ready?
A final shot before half for Lance. Flushed out right. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Honestly, not a bad game statistically so far.
Break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
Wilson looks like
Wilson's
gone. Oh my gosh, what a terrible play. This is a horrible game so far.
First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool
Minka
instead
down.
of running out onto the
Bop.
field. A real dud for that one.
Jackson
Fumble.
hit, and he lost the football. But it looked like a Raven was able to get in there
gosh.
and keep the possession.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Play action. It's Jackson.
It's a holding call.
Incomplete, but
I think I'm going to decline it.
Is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. And they will elect to decline the
All we
penalty.
really have to do now is
Wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
run
An
quarters here.
incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is Jackson. Over the middle, connecting with Cole.
Oh my gosh.
And he will have a
Yeah,
Ravens
okay.
first down as they're able to get
I swear the rules
conversion.
change depending on whatever I don't do.
Executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Jackson's
Gosh.
taken in by Cooper here. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Walk Minka down.
On the option right is
How do I miss
Jackson.
that?
And he doesn't quite make
Gosh.
it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 125, moving him into a tie with Walter Payton on the all-time list. And the Ravens have taken the
Time for the
lead.
offense to lock in.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And they'll start
We're
this
down to
drive
31.
just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this.
We're looking at some potential man. So
you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result.
Gosh.
So, frankly, to
No,
me, it's
go
all
deep,
about how
go
you
deep.
respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry
Stay
yourself.
bounce.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
holy
That's the
crap.
kind of play this offense desperately
Ball
needed. They've
being
gotta be
hit.
saying,
Let's go.
Our defense has kept us in the ball game.
Look at that potential
We're
blitz
down,
here.
But we're
Do
certainly
it.
not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
Come on.
Pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. They'll wind up
Bro, who is
losing
that?
3 yards there on the play as that'll lead to a 2nd and goal. The Lance going to throw. Got his man. It's
Burbank.
caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Oh my gosh.
Missed it. No good.
I look
And
away
they
for
were
2
nailed down by
seconds.
a point.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this
Gosh.
Where'd you pull that
We're
one?
selling right
Every
now.
now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in for the podcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start by running the option.
Okay, there we go, there we go, there we
They
go.
will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play.
Okay, I'm 90% sure my coverage on this play is supposed to be Derrick Henry.
They want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And then now I can kind of roam,
play for a loss.
play a QB spy. He fumbled!
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Please tell me he's knocked down. Please tell me he's knocked down. Come on.
3-yard line. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security.
He's not down, okay. We're looking at a cover 3 here.
Half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
Touch cover 1. I want you on like a check and release just in case. Let's cover 1, we have Burbank. If it's cover 3, we have Briarmouth.
Following the fumble recovery.
Grab Burbank.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Steelers have retaken a third-quarter lead.
And that third counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today.
Okay.
The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
Got him.
And this one incomplete.
That freaking big
So
back.
they went for the 2, they don't get it.
I don't know about you, but
We are
a few years
struggling.
of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully.
So glad Derrick Henry blocked on that play and I could play QB spy.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time
Let's see.
may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Walk him
Doug, you gotta
down.
think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they
There we go. We got like
then they
5
allowed
yards,
the
really?
touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Nickel.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there.
Setting him on the blitz there actually helped. We held them because of that.
They just got to find a way to get it done.
A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah.
Come on!
Line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
All right, let's just go and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards.
I need to watch him. There we go.
And set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis.
Nickel.
T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level.
Okay.
Make sure that block's secure before they slide.
Yeah, I kind of want to switch to Highsmith there, but I didn't want to.
to.
Okay, they're in a bunch. We're not even gonna mess with the play call at all. Brother. Did my freaking internet crash? No?
Welcome back, everybody, to M&T Bank Stadium
Okay.
in Baltimore, Maryland. It's Raven football, and we rejoin the action in quarter
Yeah,
number
so, it's not raining anymore? That's how that works?
3. And we're at the 41, 2nd and
I might
9.
actually prefer the rain right now.
Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. And they're not going to get get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the gun on third down, Jackson. That is caught. And taking it across midfield and just shy of 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what
I forgot this.
touchdowns. And you and I both know
they're like
this
cover four drop.
Who can keep his cool
Want to
back
drop
there.
him here,
Not just
blitz
for himself,
him, and then.
but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Meanwhile, Jackson's
Bro, okay then. He's just gonna hold on to that.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. I respect both sides on that play, CD. For him to be able to hold on to that football and the impressive tackle, wow.
Did you notice the look between the two of them as they came off the ground? That look did say the word respect.
Blitz.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And the play goes
Go.
nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now.
Play the sticks.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Take the player in.
Jackson. Working the
fumbled.
The football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise.
We're running this.
The head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going
They're manning up 3 deep.
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film. And
They want to do that. I'm not going to stop them. We're gonna do this fun way. I'm gonna show you guys a little fun trick I like to do.
Following the fumble recovery, Lance.
Man up 3 deep, and guess what? All this open space.
And Lance will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play.
Basically like a QB draw.
29 yards that time.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
For the first down.
Strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to
That's his first rush of the day. We've been passing all game.
On the pickup of 11 yards. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense.
Let me see. Burbank has it, okay.
Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They're blitzing. Burbank, be ready for this touchdown.
They come up on 1st and 10. Wide open receiver complete. And in for the Steelers touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak.
I love it when they blitz.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now Jackson.
Yeah, okay, there's no way I can get over there in time.
Just short of the 45 at the 44. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Jackson. And he coughed it up. Out of bounds. down, so it'll be a loss on the play. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it brings up 3rd and 5.
Is it two-man?
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
No, it's not two-man.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Mika Fitzpatrick, and he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times. And
was it really 3-3 in the fourth for him?
Whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
Yeah, honestly, what's more important to me right now is just waste another timeout here. I'll run the ball again.
Can't stop him here. They'll keep it on the ground.
Oh.
Dickens.
Go down.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Technically, we can't finish the game here, but
the D can only stop it one more
just
time as they take
need as much clock, get the field goal, move on.
3rd and final timeout.
Actually, I might just.
Things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down.
We're gonna have like 30 seconds left. I might just run the ball on 4th down if we get the touch on. If not, make them drive like 90-something yards.
And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation.
Let's see you guys go the distance here.
They're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal.
Only 5 on the line. That's kind of surprising.
They'll try and run for it. And he'll be brought down.
You guys want to go 96 yards?
He didn't get in, nowhere close. Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down by 12.
Go 96 yards, guys.
Now the 4th down stop, the first of a series of events that will need to break
Can
their
use you
way,
as a spy here.
Bottom line, they're still alive. Now Jackson. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
That's pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill when your guys have struggled to put points.
You're going to be the spy this time.
There's an incompletion right there.
Jackson to throw. Connecting with Andrews and brought down, but a big gain, a gain that they needed. And the only thing to keep in mind here is with him being tackled in bounds, that clock is moving. And he'll be taken down here, and that is
Trey Lance played horrible, technically because of me.
So this one,
but I mean, we still won.
For the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount.
Okay, let's see. There we go. Now we can just work on our coordinators, I think. What's going on? Oh, when did this happen? Yeah, this is breaking news to me. Shoot. I don't want to upgrade all these people. Actually, Burbank. After this week, we're gonna have Trey Lance isn't gonna be on top. Burbank's at 480. He's gonna be at 630 for sure by the end of this week. He'll be on the receiver. He'll be a leading receiver in the league. Watch. Real quick, who's the Colts coach? I guess the more important question is just who's their playbook. Still Steichen. Easy. Okay. Easy. Yeah, I can't remember this. Okay. Let's try the multiple defense.
Today, from Lucas
I don't know
Oil
what
Stadium.
Steichen's defense even is, really. When I see that stadium, I just think of that one Super Bowl in Indianapolis.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Watch this, guys.
Yeah, Richardson will throw to start out here. That's caught. Nick
Okay, then.
with it. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
Well, this defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor, and he is
stopping Jonathan hit. So stopping the run game here is what's going to win us this game.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You look at this Steelers
Tight end.
defense. They were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers, takeaways they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Now Richardson, meanwhile, going to get this ball to Taylor. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 42. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now.
Take
Here's
first player in
and
here.
10 at the 42-yard line. And he slides up at the end as he's going to pick up decent yardage.
I'm going to ignore what I just did there.
Improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and that'll be 2nd down.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
And he's gone. Oh my gosh. We're struggling right now.
20-yard line. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6
flex.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. And now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good
Okay, thank
And
gosh.
he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. So backed up to
Yeah,
the 6
no. We have to
now.
call timeout there because
Now the
I aimed
Steelers
way
put
too
a stop
quickly.
to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. Richardson working from the gun. Touchdown, Colts!
Oh, what an opening drive.
With career touchdown number 60. And the Colts are on the board first here this afternoon.
Upset alert when the Vikings are 4-2.
Extra
Okay.
point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Slot man moves right.
I would love for this to be cover 1. So I'm going to watch for one of those linebackers there to be hot. Depending on what they do, will kind of tell me what I need to do.
On first down,
cover 1.
Lance.
Got Burbank.
That ball caught by his rookie wideout. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
As a general manager, you're counting on your first and second round draft.
This honestly looks more like cover 3 to me.
On your team,
but once again,
rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds,
I need to check and release just in case. You should be good to go straight out of the flat.
Going, and we're seeing one right here.
Yeah, plays like that.
That's cover 1 again. Cover 3.
Lance
Cover 1.
looking to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Cover 2 man.
And they'll send Miller in motion right.
Cut left.
First down.
Drew Kim.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14.
Oh, let's cover 1 hole. But, okay, yeah, we don't have our guy though.
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it? 3 plays, 3 first downs.
Yeah, you talk about
it's like cover 1 again.
Keep this up, they get to that end zone real fast.
Oh, how about this on first and goal? And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
That cover 1 again?
A great effort there. His second rushing touchdown.
Oh, they're going to be running a lot of man this game.
Respond to that opening drive touchdown.
And I'm all here for it.
Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. A drive there of just 4 plays, and a 9-yard run on the end of it. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now from Indianapolis.
Here we go, cover 3 buzz.
Standing Colts in possession. The Indy offense at the line.
Drop me into the box here.
They were winners the last time they took the field.
Oh,
2 weeks
gosh.
ago.
Yeah, Porter, there's no way you're getting there.
So this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open
Doubles
week
offset.
after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away
Drop me
from
into
it
the
for
box
a few days,
and
put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just
shoot.
be you. Enjoy that time away.
Gosh, he's sliding.
Ready to go.
And Richardson slides down after evading the defense, and he moves the chains. Opted to run for it. The decision, a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Richardson now going to fake the jet sweep, and he'll throw up.
Oh my gosh.
Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Up the middle, here's Taylor.
Tackle, tackle, tackle. Okay.
And this
We
one
held him
not
to a
going
2-yard
anywhere.
gain.
They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
What are you guys doing?
And out of bounds on the other side.
There's two of you right there.
45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Play action. Now Richardson. That's caught. It's
Of course he
Josh
caught it.
Downs. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, that certainly
Trips
has to feel
tight end
good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Richardson looking to throw this. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. And Richardson looks to throw once more. And hit behind the line. He lost the football.
Oh my gosh, that's the difference between 3 points, them getting 3 points, and us potentially.
But the key thing,
That's like a 10.
Yeah,
That's 3-point
that
differential, I'll
stat's
say at
big,
most,
isn't it? I mean, I remember
whatever we do
watching
on this
teams
draft's gonna be
play.
about the same.
ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game. If the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
so they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal,
Face mask, please.
punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take
Nope.
the field goal.
Send us back 10.
For the rest of the game.
12.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game
Looks like cover
speed
2
in
man, to be
practice.
honest.
That often runs you into a penalty.
The slot man in motion right.
Cover 2 zone, I mean. Gonna swing you to the left.
Throwing on first down is Lance.
Yeah, that was a
Quickly to
cover 2
Wilson.
zone.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker.
Cover 3 cloud,
Good
okay.
gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a little more than a
Quarters.
yard here.
Can't get exactly what I want here.
To throw, it's
Take it.
Lance.
Gosh.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Yeah, no, this ain't good right now because we can't stop their offense.
And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Now is 2nd and 10.
Let's
Here's
him.
Richardson to throw.
Oh my gosh!
Quick throw there
Oh.
is incomplete.
At least we stopped him.
Surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
He dropped it.
This pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Okay, we held him to 3.
Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt.
Okay,
Gay's kick is
we held him
good.
to 3.
And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points. But that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Do we even have a double post play in the playbook?
Just a little pass there.
If not, I think that's a bit of a problem.
Now the Steelers getting set and ready for their next
Double post.
possession.
Okay. They're not even in quarters here, so I think we should be fine. I think we're seeing like a cover 2 kind of play here. I don't have a corner option. 3 in the corner.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Holy crap. This fullback.
But not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Cover 3.
Working from the gun.
Take it.
Lance. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
There we go. Got him.
And Lance now to throw.
Burbank! Okay.
What a catch. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Spike it.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
I broke my rule there.
Up the middle they go.
I think we should be
Dickens.
good.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Now a 3rd and 6. Now Lance.
Shit.
Oh,
And holy bad throw.
Picked up by the linebacker Bobby Wagner. And the Colts are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we hit message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Well, the Steeler offense ready to get going to begin this 3rd quarter. Charles,
Yeah, somebody's hot here. I guarantee it.
Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit
Honestly,
is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback because I thought a lot of their best
Right.
reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage
Nobody was
gave
hot
them
there
and making
for
it
one.
work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring.
Why do we have Allen out here? Why are you a 3rd down back? No.
A little bit. So I expect them to come out, continue to throw the ball effectively.
Here's Lance. Flush to his right.
Bro.
And this time he's got the hook up.
Burbank.
It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Here's Lance to throw it. Complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now Lance again. Flushed out right.
Oh, that's freaking Scotty. That's why he dropped it.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Cover 3.
look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, that's picked.
Now Lance
What a
throws the
fucking throw.
interception, his third. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to get the football here as the ball will come out.
Oh my gosh. This game is so miserable.
Went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception. And we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Again, it's Taylor. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On the counter,
Got him.
it's Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And he works his way past the line.
Forced the punt here again.
To a halt. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
This is 3. We have potentially Fryermuth. I'm going to swing you out to the left just in case. If this is 1, we're going to have Burbank.
Throwing now is Lance. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
This is honestly probably 1 press.
Now a handoff up the middle. Dickens. And he'll be taken down right around the 34. After
Cover 3 press? Okay.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lance.
Oh my gosh. No, we're going for this.
It's incomplete. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. And they'll go for it. Lance. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has
oh my God.
Inside the 40 before being dropped. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
3, 1.
After that one.
Here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion
Swing to the
on
left
4th
here.
down play.
Lance now on 1st down. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down.
Just halfback dive this.
They'll run on 1st down. Dickens. And he'll be
going to the 4th.
What's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So the scoring dried up here in the 3rd. Nothing that quarter for either side. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
I'm assuming this one like we'll cover 3. Cover 3, yep.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much.
Curious where Burbank's at right now in receiving yards. He's gotten there.
First 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him
This country man.
Stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down this.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there with his 16th touchdown of the year.
So if they do happen to score, we've gotten it to the point where we have enough time to go and finish the game off.
Point there, up and good, and they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter.
If they're gonna score, they're gonna give us like 2 to 3 minutes left.
Now to kick it away after the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Indy set to go on offense once more. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game.
Come on.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot.
Oh my gosh!
Harder to move it.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And Brandy, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
Speaking of games that happened in real life today, this is actually one of them.
3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Richardson shotgun on 3rd down.
You're kidding me, Joey Porter. What am I paying you for? You need to place a man when I tell you.
The Colts 13 yards and a first down.
Well, this offense hasn't been at their best here. They've made some mistakes. They've been frustrated. They've been largely shut down. But then you look up and say, wait a second. This is a low-score game. So
then you get to the line of scrimmage. Let's go.
And they're on the move here with a first down.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Yes.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target. But he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
There, Richardson back to throw it.
Holy crap, we forced the breakup.
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well.
Oh, we're cooked.
This is going to turn out to be a beauty.
I think now we're out. We're like at the 2-yard line.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
We're running the shit.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Dickens. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. 2nd down and 4.
5, 4, 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dickens. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but
we need a first down the worst way here.
And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think
on,
we'd see a
Dickens.
timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Lance back to throw. It'll buy some
Nope, we got
time
that.
right.
We got that. Slide, slide.
And he will slide
These
to
are your
the
timeouts.
stop. He does have the first down. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Dickens. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Now a handoff up the middle. Dickens, and he finds some space past the 25 to the
3rd and inches.
27. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down.
Got him.
Dickens, and he is going to have a Steeler.
That's
first
game.
down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory. They'll go ahead and take the knee here, and the unbeaten season will continue. And a sight that's becoming familiar in this season. They remain undefeated, another win under their belt.
And they did it the way that they really want to. Taking a knee at the end of the game, that means you have the ball, you're in control, you dictate the final part of this ball game, and they did exactly that.
And the clock rolls down to 0.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half of the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
Once again, our second half defense.
So for the Steelers, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Indy.
My gosh, Trey Lance had a terrible game again. I don't know if I should do one more or not. I don't have to have any viewers. Can I view from YouTube Studio? That was rap. Um, let's see. Please. Actually, no, I don't know if we should do one more or not. I'm debating. Oh, it's the Chiefs. I don't think I want to do it tonight. I feel like I have a couple first round picks. Apparently, I don't. Defensive end? I bet you that Earl Burnett guy's gonna be good. Holy crap. You're not getting Alex Middleton. That guy's awful. That guy's awful. This guy's awful. I think a lot of the guys that we're gonna get are gonna be too great. Oh, that's nice. We just lost two of our safeties. Right before we were playing the Chiefs. Here we go. Actually, the Chiefs aren't going to be too bad. Defense is going to be a harder one here to play. I could try to freaking Spags defense. We'll do it. I'm gonna lie, I actually like that multiple defense.
Today,
From X. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
Let's run some quarters here. Think.
Throwing at the outset, here's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The numbers for Travis Kelce last week. 6 catches, 79 yards, and a touchdown.
And the competition gets a little bit tougher here because he's got to go against the #1 ranked defense in the NFL against the pass, the latest incarnation of the no-fly zone.
A run by Pacheco.
I absolutely whipped that. Isaiah Pacheco,
First down
great.
pickup of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Mahomes now on first down. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. This defense for the Steelers, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
Yeah, they held them to well under 200 yards of total offense, and in today's NFL, that's a feat to be proud of, especially with the emphasis on offense and what we're seeing each and every week, that great creativity.
Oh, stop.
Usual
He got,
productivity.
oh.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Defensively, we
course.
always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game.
With that one.
Reading, reacting, and taking the
Sacked him.
Mahomes
He had a wide open guy, but
and down he goes.
somehow he missed him.
That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24. The offense
That's nice.
They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Cover 2 man already?
They'll run with a rookie
It could be
drafted in the
cover
3rd
1 like
round.
Robert
And he
Press or
works it
something,
across
but
the 25
I
before
assume that's
being
cover 2
tackled.
man just by the way that
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might
cover
be
1 or cover
something we see
3.
a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's
Looks like
enjoying
cover
things
1.
So far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
No, it's Bags. One of those 3 guys are going to be hot, but we're running the ball anyway.
Right back to him on first down.
Oh my gosh.
Get him down.
Never using this spin move with you again.
Across the 40-yard line. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
Yeah, it was cover 3. They were doing some man matching, like some man, like trying to make it look like a man pre-snap. Depending on what these guys in the middle here.
Lance going to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards that time for number 19. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory.
Cover 3.
At the 38. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Lance now on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
They're blitzing. Watch this.
Back to throw. Lance. And he's going to go down.
I did not think that one through, guys. I got rid of one of my blockers so I could, yeah.
Who got in to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
If you want to do an out right there and then send you on a freaking fade.
Looking to throw. Lance. And this one is going to be off.
Come on, Trey.
Too far out in front.
I'm not asking you to do a lot here today.
Says, hey, don't get it all back in one play, but sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one.
Well, I'll settle for the field goal because I did not think that one through either before I called the play.
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Boswell's kick is good, and the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they have things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight, and that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
Ah, come on.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Looks like Steeler football. It is. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
Cover 6.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
If you want to do cover 1, we got him. If you want to do cover 2, we got Burbank.
Lance to throw on 2nd down here.
Shit.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away.
Got me there.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to
cover
convert.
6.
But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Up the middle they go. Dickens. And he will have a Steelers 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Cover 2.
They run the counter. Dickens. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice
Burbank
game
touchdown
like
here.
that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Chiefs defense is so easy to read. It's not even funny.
His 9th touchdown of the season. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead grows to 10-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
I want to try something now. We don't have... Oh, that's why I didn't want to do this one. Okay.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Got him.
Oh my gosh!
And they'll get it up just short of the 45.
I thought he picked that off.
44.
6-7.
This first half for him, and this one is a first down.
What's there?
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And
I have the time to frickin' make the adjustments I want to there.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
From midfield, here's Mahomes.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Here's Jake Camarda now.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will be
2.5 minutes to go, 84 yards.
Crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard
Watch.
line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading
Well,
up the field.
you know, we're only going to go into doubles for
He's
this.
on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've
Cover 6. I need to frickin'... Yeah, the audio is so delayed on my side.
loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. They just do get the playoff as he'll
Think we're gonna have Freiermuth?
He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Cover 4 quarters there.
The 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score.
No, just in case they want to go some quarters here.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you,
I think it's,
Charles Davis,
I
to another
think
one
it's
in
actually
Orlando. The
this
coach, he'll have stats and scores from around the NFL.
No,
You
I'm
and
gonna go
Jonathan
find it.
Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Gone. Don't drop to cover 3.
Shotgun
They
now
don't.
for Lance.
He's got a man, complete. And
Going around quarters against me?
end zone.
Do it.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Isaiah Pacheco and the offense back out.
He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now
Oh, he actually got sacked there.
Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still
do this again?
Don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
On second down, here's Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. He'll be upended at the 18. That's a very helpful pickup of 9 after the play began at the 9.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On third down, it's Pacheco.
And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Jake Camarda sent on now to punt this away.
He'll look to set up his blockers.
Okay, we got 39 seconds to go, 64 yards.
Also a nice return of 12 yards. And it
I
will be
bet
first
ya.
and 10 as they take over. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts
I think we
at
still
their
got parameters here, to be
disposal,
honest.
they'll certainly have the green light here.
Got him.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw complete to Freiermuth.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Cover 3.
On first down, Lance.
Being chased out left. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Now the Steelers
They don't want to run
use
quarters
their
against me
third
again.
and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of time.
Ah, it's cover 3.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Too little, Mike 54, Mike 54.
On second down, here's Lance.
Got him.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
We fumbled down the 1. That's actually
So we reach
sad.
halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Bro, we could be up 24-0 right now on the
A very
Chiefs.
one-sided first half, 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3.
And we're a second half defense too, so what's gonna happen?
The 20 as his guys will set up shop.
I think they're gonna score in this game. I think it's gonna be like at the end though.
So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive
2-man or cover 1
7-game winning
Robert
streak, trying to push
Rest.
it to 8. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they'll get him down.
We're on a
after
more than a
pickup
7-game
of
winning streak.
8,
We're on like a
second and
27-game winning streak.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking.
Quarters.
But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On second down now, Dickens.
And the officials here.
I was about to
pause the
flip.
game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
So from the 36 now, first
Burbank's
and
gone.
10.
Lance looking to throw it.
Throws right side, and that's complete.
That was kind of
They'll take
weird.
this to the other
I think they
side
only
of
sent 5.
midfield before going out of bounds. 5 catches catches for him in that
They
first
said
half, and that's
6.
number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down the defense.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
Got him.
Throwing right.
Oh, what a genius here, Waddle.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up for the first and goal.
Bop.
He's going to flip that out to the
Touchdown, Sheldon Dickens.
Touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And
what do the stats look like right now? Because I feel like it's like a Burbank heavy. Yeah. I'd say we spread the ball out pretty well. 202 yards, 36, 14, 7.
lead is now 24. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's into the hands of Worthy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On the handoff, it's
short.
And he's going to
Holy
run into
crap.
a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. They'll be
No way.
inches short, no gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
I'll take the consequences of that. Holy crap.
They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nowhere to run on the interior of the defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickens. And he'll get
low-key, that should have been a safety.
To the 7-yard line. 92 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame.
They're blitzing on that side.
Now 3rd and 3. Now a handoff up the middle. Dickens. And he will have a Steelers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that.
We've got ourselves a little bit of breathing room.
Damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
On first down, Dickens. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
Now a man who tore up the Packers in the
I
NFC
love our
title game
offensive
a few
linemen
years
when they do
back.
stuff
It's
like that.
Raheem Mostert. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here.
Go, 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 go.
There he goes again. Inside the 20. And in for the Steelers touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
We went 100 yards on that drive. Let's go.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On play action, it's Mahomes. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here's 2nd and 10.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Now here's Mahomes. Now he drops it.
Beanie Bishop.
And their struggles continue here.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
The offense on 3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him.
Yeah, I have no idea why he's wide open in the middle of the field. I know for a fact that's not even supposed to be my...
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I feel like this is going to be the drive that they score their like garbage time touchdown or whatever on.
Mahomes now to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. On 1st down, Mahomes. Fighting to stay upright. Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Under pressure, they got him again.
3rd and 42.
Deron Payne able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Looking middle, and that's complete. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Low key, I'm
a chance to think about turning
dropping 9 on this play.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And the Steelers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 116 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that, +3.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickens, and able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Up the middle they go. Dickens, a gain of
136
5,
yards.
for the first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this
GG.
point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, up a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Pittsburgh, they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers earn the win at home as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
We actually looked like a good team today. There we go. They're both going to be leading after the end of this week too, because it's going to take Rashee Rice 400 yards. Derrick Henry 200 yards. Meanwhile, Trey Lance still like buried. I have no idea what we were doing last season, but who's our sack leader right now? Highsmith? Yeah, our defense isn't playing. Well, I guess we have more rookies this season. See, how did Fields do for him? Yeah, I warned him. So he traded him to the Saints. I wonder. Yeah, he played a game. He got pulled at some point. Holy crap. Well, he started in that one. 26 for 40, 3 for 1. Let's see. Can we get... I don't want to sign you for a huge deal either. Here, we'll give you a Baker Mayfield type offer. Maybe, well, a little bit bigger than Baker. We're gonna end up. It's gonna end up being us franchise tagging him again, probably. No. No. You're not coming back. Think we'll call it here.